So I thought it'd be about time I started doing the What's on My Kit videos again. For those of you that haven't seen them, it was just really a little series of videos. Every time I change the kit in here, I do a video, talk about it. It was a little bit easier and a little bit more fun to do that rather than just put a boring list of what the gear was at the end of each video. So for the next sort of upcoming few videos, this is the kit that I will be playing. What I've done, I haven't actually really sort of played this kit since probably the turn of the year. I've got a feeling I had it up in January, up until sort of maybe mid-January, and then basically I took it down again. This is the Artstar 2. This is the recovered Artstar 2, which look, there's a video on that. You can go and watch it. But this was a recovered Artstar 2, which I had recovered last year in 2019. I've not got the full kit up, as may be obvious by the fact that there's only one obvious tom there, and then you can see the bass drum. But I've decided to leave the 10 and the 13-inch toms over there. I do actually have a 12-inch tom for this now as well. It's actually it's an Artstar ES. And it's in a slightly different finish. I need to get it all refinished, recovered, but that'll be coming at some point in the, well, whenever future. These drums, so I have 11, 14 and then 16, and in fact I will do some close-ups of that in a minute. The 11 has a coated ambassador and a clear ambassador on the bottom. The 14, now I know I talked about this in the video that I did for the Artstars, and so I've actually got an Emperor white suede batter head on the 14 now, with a clear ambassador on the bottom, which now matches the 16. I found that the 16 really liked that head combination, and obviously this will just be from the shotgun mic that's on top of the camera, but no, obviously you won't be able to feel that, but I've got the Porter & Davis turned on at the moment, and that alone is making my butt wobble. Nice. I mean, in fact, actually I've already sort of done some recording with this kit, and listening to the playback actually just as is with no EQ or anything, almost that float on the 16 almost sounds like an 808 sub kick. You know, it's lots of low end. The 14, I've kind of tried to pitch it about the same, but obviously tune it slightly the same. It's pitched slightly higher. The 11, the one thing I've noticed with this 11 is I've just tweaked it actually, and when you take it off the mount, you get the old problem. It sounds fantastic when you hold it in your hand, and then you put it on stand, and it kind of kills a lot of the resonance. I haven't yet recorded it to see how it sounds, but certainly when I put that on there 10 minutes ago, lots of lovely deep tones, and it doesn't seem to sort of the decay is a lot more immediate now. It's actually back on the stand, but it doesn't matter, it's not a problem. Cymbals, at least for the immediate future, I may change these out. I've got 14-inch, they're all Paiste, 14-inch Black Label Sound Edge from 1980, a 10-inch Splash, 17-inch Crash, it's an 8-inch 3000 Splash. I've got a Rude, a Paiste 1000 Rude Power Ride, which I am just about to do a video on actually. An 18-inch Crash, and then over the other side, the only signature, I have the 20-inch Crystal Thin Crash, which doubles as a bit of a Crash ride. I just thought with these drums, for me in my head, I always think that certain drums evoke certain cymbals for me, and that'll be another video as well actually. I don't know. For me, I can't really. I don't see myself playing my Ks or anything like that with this particular kit. Just doesn't evoke the right sort of spirit, really. So, Peisty, always a good combination anyway, Tama and Peisty. But I figured that the cleaner sound of the 2002s would probably work well with this kit. One thing I obviously did forget, the glaringly obvious one, the 22 by 16 inch bass drum. I've got a Power Stroke. But it's a P4 coated actually on the batter side, and I've got a clear, I've got a smooth white on the front, but it's got like an 8-inch hole right in the middle of the head. Not something I generally do actually, but it was just, I set this kit up for a specific sort of sound, and that's kind of why I well, so far stuck with that. I've got a Sonitus kicker in the kick drum as well. Not the greatest fan of them, although I actually did buy a bunch of them. I mean, they're not bad, they work, but the feel is something that I'm still generally getting used to. But, you know, all in all, I think it works. I still may need to tweak it slightly, so as it'll sound in this video now, it may sound slightly different in other videos, but it is always a work in progress. That is kind of the point. And, you know, I've enjoyed so far the last couple of nights since I put this up. I have enjoyed playing it. No particular reason for the left-hand floor tom, other than I just fancied it. Oh, snare drum. I forgot the snare drum. The snare drum is like the one thing that will change. But certainly for the Peisty Rude video, which will be coming out probably around the same time this one will, the snare drum is the 14 by 8 Ockeltree tree bronze. So the big heavy thing that weighs about 30 pounds. So someone actually asked me about that, so I'm currently having a little bit of a jam on it so I can compare it with something else. But all in all, this is the gear for the next few videos. If you've got any questions, obviously please ask. Thanks for watching. See you next time.